Hello, good morning. I'm Teacher Jaris, and this week we're going to start our new topic for the second month of English classes. Okay, we're going to see for grammar review of narrative tenses. Okay, and please open your notebook, and put as title review of narrative tenses, and then describe. Narrative tenses tell whether something happened at the same time, after, or before another event in the past. Okay, this week we're gonna see past continuous and past simple. Next week we will see past simple with past perfect. Okay, so let's go to our topic this week. When we talk about stories and we're telling something that was in progress in the past, we use expressions as while or when. Okay, but I have to be very careful here, okay? We usually use while with the past continuous, okay? While I was cooking, my friend called, okay? And we use when with the past simple tense or the past continuous. So be very careful here. While only with past continuous. And when I could use it with past simple or past continuous. I cannot say while my friend called because this is a simple past expression. Okay, I cannot use while because while is a connector that tells me that something is in progress. So remember, when something is in progress is past continuous. Let's take a quick review to past continuous. We use the past progressive to describe an action that was in a progress at a specific time in the past. I was walking in the park at 4 o'clock. For singulars, I'm going to use was and the verb with ing. Was and the verb with ing. And for you, they, and we, I'm going to use were as the verb to be in past tense with the verb, with the main verb in ing. As you saw, the past continuous, you're going to use it here for the long action, okay? For the action that was in progress. I was walking along the street, okay? It's the long action. And something interrupt that action, okay? Then you could use when. You could use when to separate. I was walking along the street when I tripped and fell. You're going to change the tense and it's going to be past simple. Why past simple? Because we use past simple to an action that had an ending in the past. And remember the rules? All the subjects or pronouns would only be conjugated with the verb in past simple. So you should know the verbs. We reviewed what were the structures of past simple last month. So you just have to be very careful. And when you're talking about narrative tenses, you have to be careful on the action that was in progress. It's going to be past continuous, okay? And the action that interrupted and interrupted the previous action in progress, it's going to be in simple past, okay? Let's see two more examples. I was watching TV when the electricity went out, okay? The large action, the action that's in progress is I was watching TV. Then what happened? The electricity went out. As you could notice here, we have a simple past action, a past simple action. Okay, went is the past of go. Okay, so the action that interrupts the long action in progress is in past simple, and the large action, the ongoing action, the action that's in progress goes with past continuous. Remember that we could also use while. We could use when we have when or while in the middle of the sentence, we don't use a comma, okay? But when we have while or when at the beginning of the sentence, we have to use a comma to separate the action that interrupts, okay? While we were walking home from work, it's the long action. While we were walking home from work, what happened? It started to rain. Okay, it is the action that interrupted. It started to rain. And the comma, it's separating me both sentences. The large action, the action that's in progress, and the action that interrupt will go in simple past or past simple, as you wish to call it. Past simple or simple past, it's correct to call them both ways. Okay, well, so I will practice now. It's time to practice. Remember that this is the first part. The second part, we will see it next week. Let's practice with past continuous and past simple with narrative tenses. Write this in your notebook. While I was riding past them, one of the boys pushed me. I was sitting in the bus when my phone rang. We use the what? Past progressive or simple past for a short action which interrupts a longer action. We use the past progressive or simple past for the longer action. Please write on number 1 and number 2 if it's past progressive or simple past. Okay? Write it on your notebook. Then we're gonna answer eight sentences. Please pass them to your notebook. This is your grammar topic of this week. And let's see the example. Okay, the verb you have to use is read in here. Okay, so first goes read. But I'm gonna identify if it's simple past or if it's past progressive or continuous. Okay, the long action, it's gonna be present continuous. Okay, what was she doing? I was reading in the bed when I heard someone outside. Okay, so past continuous or past progressive for the long action, the action in progress, and simple past for the action that interrupts the long action. I was reading in the bed when I heard someone outside. Okay, practice with number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Pause the video, pass them to your notebook, and answer them. Let's go then to number 5, number 6, number 7, and number 8. Okay, so for grammar homework this week, I'm gonna write when do I use past progressive or continuous, and when do I use simple past for narrative. Okay, so thank you. If you have any doubt, please contact me and I'll be happy to help you. Bye bye.